Passing it to Jay, now light this bitch. Focus on the money, get out of my vision. Sucker, you a bitch.
Oh, I wanted to hear it.
See, conference championship. Jason, who you got?
NFC, what's that?
The National
It's how you-
Football
I'm
Conference.
fucking kidding. Oh my god. No,
just
okay,
messed up.
so the Vikings ain't gonna win.
NFC is football.
The Vikings aren't gonna win.
Eagles all day.
Vikings,
GL.
the Eagles just got way too much going on for them. Even though that they're without Pennsylvania, they're gonna win.
I mean, if you're just looking at the quarterbacks, Foles and Keenum's the cuter one. I gotta go with the Vikings.
The biggest thing is, though,
We're not going off that anymore.
No.
Okay, still,
That shit gay. Honestly.
I don't. Yeah, I know. That's pretty gay.
the biggest thing is Marshawn Lattimore, who's regarded as one of the best cornerbacks this year, got tore up by Adam Thielen.
Here's the thing.
He was a rookie. Ronald Darby's not. Duh.
Eagles' front seven is good, and if they can't establish the run, the Vikings, it's going to be tough.
I got two words for you. J-I.
Jay Ajayi.
Ajayi.
Ajayi. What
He's
about
from
him?
London.
What about him?
He's a fucking beast.
Okay, you want to elaborate?
He's going to be the key to that win.
He was so good last game. He fumbled on his first carry, dude.
Exactly.
That's okay.
If he can do that once, maybe two more times, I think the Vikings have that. My money's on the Vikings. I think if you look at the teams, I think if Wentz was the quarterback, hands down, they'd be my favorite to win the Super Bowl. But I don't trust Foles.
Is it because you think Wentz is cuter?
Not. I mean that always plays into my factoring. But Wentz is a very good quarterback, and he's cute.
You think he's going to get money? More money?
Who?
Wentz.
Wentz?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Probably at some point.
Yeah, in 2 or 3 years, whenever his contract's up. Yeah, he will
But
get.
can't they renew it early?
No.
No?
I mean,
Like year 3, I
they could.
think.
Like in a year.
They're
or
like
two.
fifth-year option him and then whatever. But Nick Foles is going to win him a Super Bowl, so there's no reason to.
Eagles aren't going to win the Super Bowl, but they will go to the Super
If
Bowl.
they had Wentz.
They're going to.
They would win the Super Bowl
Yeah.
if they had Wentz, I think.
Dude, no. You're
You also, I think, they have home field advantage. That place is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
That
There's
place-
going to be 70,000 people wearing dog masks.
We
spooky.
So what are the keys to the Eagles win? J.
They got to establish
okay.
the run.
Jay-
they got to establish the run,
Ajax.
and once they do that, the Vikings aren't going to be able to stop them.
If Nick Foles
Really? The
doesn't...
Nick
Vikings,
Foles-
Vikings have a really good defense.
Nick Foles is
understand
gonna
that.
Nick Foles is gonna turn into Tom Brady, dude. I was listening.
I'll tell
to,
you this right now: the Eagles' defense isn't going to be caught with their heads down.
My money's on the
The
Vikings.
Eagles got swagger. Vikings don't.
It depends on how Case Keenum plays. If it's
Not
equal, I think with the front seven
Well,
the
that's
Eagles
all that
have.
matters. If whichever shitty quarterback plays less shitty, then the
Yeah.
team that played less shitty is gonna win.
I think,
Oh,
and I think the Eagles can generate more pressure because Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham are.
Overrated. The majority is Eagles win.
Eagles win.
I think Eagles are going to
Eagles
win.
win.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a 3-point game.
Nope. Eagles win by 12.
It's gonna be 16,
I said 12.
16 to 9.
16 and 9.
So that's
You heard it here first, folks.
7-point game.
Jump over to the AFC.
AFC. Blah, blah, blah.
Patriots, Jaguars. Did they play this year?
They did not play this
didn't.
year.
Okay, so here's the only thing about the AFC Championship game that we need to worry about. It doesn't have to be Tom Brady, but if there's one defensive turnover for the Jaguars will win that game because they thrive off that shit.
Yeah.
But
Well, the Patriots get Patriot calls.
yeah,
Blake
they do
Bortles-
because they
Blake
deserve them.
Bortles. Blake Bortles is a straight bum. So
Actually, I don't know. He's been pretty good
He's-
lately.
pretty good. No.
Well, see
he
but
gives
that's
the ball
the
to Leonard
thing. The
Fournette.
Steelers just tried to play. They didn't try to take anything away. If they stop Leonard Fournette, look at what Mariota did.
Well, yeah,
He had a garbage time QB
you know the
because they
Patriots
took
gonna stack the box and take
Yeah.
away Fournette. But if Bortles starts throwing everywhere on them, what's the second half adjustments going to be? Let's take away the
No,
pass. And
they're
then
not
Fournette's
gonna take
run
away the
right
pass.
down the
If-
fuck. Here's something you should know.
They're
The
getting paid in
Patriots are
cheese.
just good, and Tom Brady is the greatest of all time.
Everybody wants to talk about respect for Jacksonville. There is none. There should never be none, dude. They just get here through luck.
What are you talking
They had to
about?
play the Bills in the first round in the worst playoff game
Their
in the
defense
history.
is pretty sick.
The history of the world. The worst playoff game ever.
What
Their defense is good,
What
but
total is it? 7 or 8 turnovers they took away from the Steelers? Other
Okay,
than that,
the
the Steelers
Steelers-
dominated
as-
motherfuckers.
As long as
not really.
They did.
what was
They
the
didn't
score?
dominate Jacksonville
What was it, like 45-3 or something?
in the regular season.
No, of the
You said they didn't
Patriots
dominate
Colts AFC
Jacksonville?
Championship.
Why are you bringing
As
this?
long as it's better than that, Jaguars are better than the Colts.
They're not.
Undeniable.
They've had like 45 years of straight losing. They haven't even been a team for 45 years, and that city is just
I would
nothing
take
but
Peyton
losers.
Manning over Andrew Luck. That's all I'm saying.
So would I.
would
What are
I.
you talking about? We're talking about the Jaguars versus the
We're
Patriots.
not talking about the Colts here, Jason.
We're talking
Yeah.
We're not cutest quarterbacks.
The
All I'm
Jags cannot make mistakes
All I'm
on
saying
offense
is
if they want to win.
Jacksonville, dude, Steelers aren't who we thought they were. They're who we thought they were. No, the Steelers suck, dude. They were never a
They
threat.
blamed their offensive coordinator
They were never
for
a threat.
their
Is
losing.
Ben retired this year?
No.
No, he said he's
Now that
not.
that offensive coordinator's gone, Todd Haley's gone. He's gonna stay around.
Jacksonville's playing their first real team in the preseason, or what is this
Look.
called, the postseason.
True. Yeah, Jacksonville's not good against good quarterbacks.
I'll tell you this right now. If they get turnovers, Jacksonville has a real shot.
Oh yeah, if
I
they
mean,
get
all
And
I'm
I
saying-
know that sounds cliche as
all I'm
shit
saying
because
is
any team getting turnovers has a
Gillette
real shot.
Stadium made Peyton Manning look like a bitch. So what's it going to make Blake Bortles look like? An absolute bum like he is.
because their defense was pretty good. 8 sacks last week. I mean, I understand Conquest was out, but
Yeah.
that O line's still not
The
bad.
Patriots
Well,
are the
here's the thing.
Patriots. Bill Belichick
Yeah.
is a genius. It's over.
Brady is ice cold like all the time.
I think the Patriots take it 35-20.
Like
I think it's
like
two
yeah,
It's going to be
Two
close
possession
until like
game.
the fourth quarter because
Yep.
just because their defense is good, but and then it's going to be over.
I'm going 24-17. I'm thinking in the fourth quarter, we'll start the fourth quarter 24-10. Jaguars get a pick 6 or maybe a strip sack 6. And then it seems like it's going to happen.
Well, we don't
but
even
it
know if
never
Tom Brady's
happens.
playing. Could be Brian Hoyer.
If that happens,
Somebody took Tom Brady
Jaguars
out.
by 30.
Well, the
Yeah.
biggest thing is that Patriots O-line's been playing a lot better. Nate Solder sucked this year, and he has been amazing the past few weeks. And Deion Lewis is one of the more underrated running backs, I think. Because they're going to try to run the ball. They're not going to make Brady throw it 40 times.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
just telling you this right now.
Peyton Manning, however many times a good quarterback has gone into Foxborough and not done shit. So if Blake Bortles wins the world,
Well, yeah, but remember, horrible quarterbacks have succeeded there. Joe Flacco.
Jacksonville will lose 35-14. It's over. Not even 35. It's 38.
It'll be
Steven,
24-17.
35,
Patriots
38,
win. My boy
14.
Tom Brady will go to the Super Bowl and beat the Eagles and get his
Jackson?
6th ring.
Because if we...
I mean, we all
so
agree
far-
the Patriots are winning. We just all don't agree if the Jaguars are ass or not, which they are. So. The Brewski Sports Podcast that nobody will listen to is brought to you by Trojan Condoms. Don't be a silly. Wrap up your willy with Trojan Extra Strength Condoms.
most disappointing team for you.
Disappointing. Well, obviously my damn fucking Raiders. All right, here's something you should know about the Raiders. We had such an upside, and it was nothing but downside.
Well,
Yeah,
their defense, they don't have... It's Khalil Mack, and that's it.
Here, no. Look,
It's,
the defense sucks, and I get that. But when I saw our last game against the Chiefs and fucking Derek Carr threw
Scared.
the most
Scared.
terrible, scared
He's scared.
looking flanky interception pass I've ever seen in my life, that's when I knew
You were
maybe
watching
the whole
Deshaun
wor-
Kaiser.
maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe our new
Derek
coach
Carr
will.
got
Yeah, well,
he
now
got
you
his
have
bag and
John
now he's
Gruden.
going-
May- but,
John.
but here's the thing.
What do you think about John Gruden, Sam?
So a waste of money.
Why?
He was a waste of money on ESPN, and he's a waste of head
No,
coach.
no,
He's
no.
not good.
He
at
was a
anything.
great person on ESPN.
No, he wasn't.
a
He was
great
absolutely
announcer. Why was he
amazing.
bad? Why was he bad?
Because he's
His
not
quarterback camp.
entertaining.
His quarterback camp.
Hey, you know, guys.
You,
yeah,
you
Spider
think John
Two White
Gruden has a
Bananas.
secret list of cutest QBs?
I bet.
What this is like the same thing to me as signing Marshawn Lynch. Oh, he's gonna come in and be this. He's gonna be beast mode again. No, he was not even close to
Nobody
beast mode.
said he was going to be beast mode.
Yes.
We thought he'd be a 3rd and 2 running back, but you know how many times he got stuffed on 3rd and 2 this year? It wasn't good.
Because your offensive line played like butt for
Yeah,
no reason.
exactly.
It used to be
Dude.
good.
Well, did Donald Penn end up holding out into the season or no? That was Dwayne Brown that did that.
Dwayne Brown went to the Seahawks.
Wait, so we all agree that the Raiders are the most disappointing team?
I don't
No,
think so.
I think Buccaneers. That was
Tampa Bay.
They went 9-7 last year.
The Raiders are the most Dude, Buccaneers, Jameis Winston's now a real QB.
well, yeah, but the whole thing was they were good last year. The
Raiders
defense
were
was getting better.
13-3 this year.
Yeah, I
I
don't
fell
know.
damn short.
Yeah, but you also lost. How many games did you lose there at Carrefour?
I don't know, like
Was it 3?
yeah, something like that.
I mean, he wasn't. It was all honestly. It was he had a down year. The offensive line played bad, and Amari Cooper was not.
well,
He had a ton of drops.
Here's the thing: Amari Cooper is the best, worst wide receiver in the league, and I'll say that without hesitation.
Well, yeah, you
that
saw
man is always open, but
He'll
You-
drop.
he will not
Yeah,
catch
you-
the ball.
We see what he did in that Chiefs game where it took like 15 hours to complete because there was 7 game-ending plays because of penalties. I mean, he had like 150 yards and 2 TDs
The
in that
Raiders are
game.
just
Yeah,
playing
well,
for the
no,
Raiders.
but the reason why we won that game was because of clutch from Crabtree.
From the referees.
The referees, but
Well, Jared Cook made a good. That was a good
Okay,
catch
okay.
too.
Who did you say? He thinks the Buccaneers. He thinks the Raiders. I think the Raiders. Who do you think?
I think most disappointing. I'd probably go with the Raiders.
Thank
just
you.
because they were.
and I hate
They-
that
They were
that's
the
my
favorite
team.
to go to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, but with that defense, they could never. I don't know how they could favor them. Their offense had to put up 30 points a game.
And they were expected to do that.
Okay.
All right, who do you think the most surprising team was? I'd have the Saints as most surprising. I didn't expect them
They-
to be that good.
They hit on all their draft
Yeah.
picks.
As well with the Vikings, they were very surprising. Case
I think
Keenum
the
was surprising.
Chargers or something. They surprised me. The Jets.
The Bills
Some bad
making the
teams,
playoffs.
yeah, the
See,
Bills.
I'm gonna say something that sounds like a dumbass answer, but the most surprising team is the Cleveland Browns.
No,
They keep
surprising
getting
good.
draft
Surprising,
picks.
surprising good.
Oh, surprisingly good.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
Surprising
most
good.
surprising.
Chargers
overall.
are like that team. You look at their defense and you're like, how are they not? They should be top 5 in points allowed per game.
I would say most surprisingly good is the Eagles.
No,
Because we were at that draft last year, and they were pissed when they picked that.
Eagles
Wentz.
fans are pissed
Derek
at everything.
Burnett. Yeah.
They were
The
pissed at
Eagles are-
everything.
I didn't see them being the number 1 seed.
No,
I
I guess.
think a
No,
bunch
yeah.
of the teams that made the playoffs this year are all surprising
Yeah.
because it was like other
Besides the
than
Patriots, yeah.
the Patriots, it was just a
Yeah.
bunch of different.
Yeah, I'd expect the Jaguars to be
Patriots
that
and
good.
Steelers.
Wait, I read an article the other day. Like 3 out of the 4 teams, like, are all.
Who the
I
fuck
mean,
thought?
I say a lot of
Bills, the
people saw
Jags.
when Andrew Luck was not coming back. I think a lot of people saw Titans
The
probably
Rams.
get that division.
Yeah,
The
the
Rams,
Rams.
Rams.
that's the most surprising team. I forgot about
Oh, okay.
them.
Jared
yeah,
Goff
the
made a
Rams
huge
was
turnaround.
balling.
They were absolutely, but they were a middle school. They were a middle school offense. not
That broke
even
my
a
heart
front.
when they won. They lost that
They
playoff.
lost
game.
because of
Todd Gurley didn't show up in that playoff game,
I
He
mean,
had some good plays. I mean,
but he
but
was.
they
He was.
stacked the box a little bit on that.
I do
game.
think special teams.
Pharaoh Cooper kind of killed him. But New Orleans was good because Kamara and Ingram once they traded Peterson, Ingram finally got a starting role. He's never been the guy, which he's still not, but he had they both had over 2,000.
I think Ingram had the 3rd or 4th most rushing yards in the league. Kamara was the best rookie running back.
There's too many surprising teams for me to pick one surprising.
When we
team.
said
Yeah.
good, right? What about surprisingly bad?
The Cleveland Browns.
Honestly, the Browns
The
surprised
Browns-
me a lot
I would
only
think-
because of all the draft picks they get. But I just,
I think
I repicked in
a
my
lot
mind.
of people expected the defense to be okay, and you didn't expect them to go to the playoffs, but you expect them to win 4 or 5 games.
Their secondary was horrible.
I
and
They should have won at least 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, I was thinking
If they had
4
I was
wins.
thinking like 7
Capable
7
quarterback.
wins.
That draft class, for all the big names, it was not good. Aside from Garrett, there really wasn't
Njoku
much.
was.
I mean, he was just hit and miss, and Preppers was playing out of position, just looked terrible.
No, he can't.
Jabril Peppers can't really do anything when he was playing 25 yards behind where he was
Exactly.
supposed to be.
You know what? I take
Miles
that back.
Garrett did
I think the New York Giants were the most
Oh yeah.
Oh,
surprisingly
They were
bad
Super Bowl
team.
pick teams, but
So,
what happened- that
I mean, they
defense-
lost every single receiver they had, which
Well,
didn't
yeah,
help.
even before they lost,
But the
Odell,
defense
though.
was bad.
yeah,
Even
Eli
before-
Manning went backwards. I mean, the offensive line's terrible.
Do you,
Yeah.
Do you agree with them sitting Eli and then?
That was stupid. Ben McAdoo's stupid looking face.
Let's
do you-
not even get into that.
Say-
Ben
has-
McAdoo's ugliest looking coach.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt,
Cutest
okay.
It was
in
every
history.
high school movie. the guy who got popular and forgot where he came from, dude. I don't even want to get into that because I'm gonna get super heated. That guy is one ugly, stupid looking motherfucker.
Why do you hate Ben McAdoo?
Bro,
so
first
much?
of all, his face is so squished together and long, and then he wears his stupid sunglasses with his stupid slick back hair. I fucking hate him.
Okay, so who's your MVP for this season? If I had to, I'd go Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Todd Gurley.
I picked Tom Brady, and the reason I think he'll win is because I think the votes are going to be split. It's going to be close, and I think he'll get the most because I think Wentz is still going to get them. Todd Gurley's going to get some, and Antonio Brown's going to get some. I think Brady will get the most out of those four.
See, if you ask me, I think Todd Gurley deserves it. I think Todd Gurley's the MVP.
Yeah.
I honestly would give it to James Harrison because he jumped shit right in
I
time.
would too.
Right in time.
That's a good point. You bring up a good point.
He doesn't get MVP. He gets just
most fines.
yes, biggest savage or something. I don't even know. Smartest business decision.
Mm-hmm.
So are we 2-2 on
He
Tom
went
Brady and Todd
from
Gurley?
Losing to the Jaguars to going to the
He's
AFC
about to lose to the
champ-
Jaguars again.
Nah, he ain't gonna do it.
He's gonna sabotage it for the Steelers.
If James Harrison wins a Super Bowl ring and gets a sack in that game, he's the GOAT of savagery
Snakes.
or whatever you want
Snakes?
to call it.
No, the GOAT of Snakes is Paul George, but we're going to end that there.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
going to stop.
We're talking about MVP Todd Gurley.
So MVP, Todd Gurley or Tom Brady. Decisive. I'm just too drunk.
I think it's between we're 2-2 on Tom Brady and Todd Gurley.
Okay.
I mean, is
So
there
take
anybody
us to
else?
Tom.
There's
Tom
nobody.
Brady.
There's nobody
Yeah,
else
Tom
who can win
Brady.
it between those two, and Tom Brady. No.
What about Rookie of the Year? Who'd you have Rookie of the Year?
Is it
Offensive.
not- okay, they do. All right, Kamara, hands down.
Kamara.
Probably.
Hunt, I guess, was
Yeah, midway, but
Yeah.
after that.
he was consistent in the beginning and end, and
He
the
still led
midway
the
was.
league in rushing.
But Kamara was just.
Man, if he
He's
would've had
gonna be
the
better.
whole year like he did that beginning
Yeah.
games, though.
Yeah.
Hunt
But
hands down.
Kamara is the better player.
No Leonard.
Nah, I
Fournette.
still gotta give to Hunt, man.
No,
It's
receiving, not just swings out of the backfield. Like if you want someone that's going to run a route for you outside, you.
John Ross. Fantastic rookie season.
All right,
Nah, I still gotta give to Hunt, man.
I'd give it to Kamara.
Kamara.
Hunt was more exciting in my opinion.
In the first 8 weeks.
Yeah.
It's all
No,
about the last 8 weeks.
Well, okay.
I think
the last
Leonard
8
Fournette
weeks
should
he
get
wasn't
rookie.
he wasn't like the first 8 weeks, but he still had exciting games,
Well, yeah, but
exciting plays.
But Kamara
People
was.
forget.
I think he's
easily.
more like a highlight reel. and I
No,
like highlight
Kamara's a better
reels.
highlight
I
reel.
don't think I agree with you.
okay.
All right, Sam. What are your thoughts, Sam, on offensive?
Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette.
Oh shit, I forgot about Leonard Fournette.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. That man
If a
looks like
dude,
he's.
if a dude completely takes a team on his back
True.
all the way to the AFC
yeah,
Championship,
yeah. Look,
there's no
yeah,
way.
Leonard Fournette's the right answer.
If
I
the
gotta
Jaguars
agree with
win
Sam
the
here.
Super Bowl, I think Leonard Fournette
I don't
wins
think
it.
so. I don't
not
think
even
the Super Bowl should.
I think Sam's right here, and I will say this about Leonard Fournette: the man doesn't look like a rookie.
No.
He's looked like he's 50 years old from high school.
Yeah.
Well, Kamara though I think has more screen time, and that's why
Yeah.
you see him a lot more.
Yeah, but what? Fucking Leonard Fournette had, 130 yards or some shit?
He's had like
in that Steelers
160
game?
yards and 3 touchdowns these past 2 weeks combined.
That's amazing.
I'm still going Kamara. Just I think
I mean, I don't know if he deserves it, but I think Kamara will win it.
yeah.
I
I
don't
think
think he
Kamara will
will.
win it.
What about defensive? I mean, I think hands down, it's probably going to be.
It's
Marshawn
going to be
Lattimore.
Lattimore, but I think Tre'Davious White should win it.
I do
All
think
right.
Tre'Davious White should win it, but I don't think he will because,
I'm thinking Jabril Peppers because he caught a bad rap.
yeah.
If he
did.
wouldn't be
he
on
only
the
made
Cleveland,
one, he only made one play.
no, hold on, look. If he
Don't you
if he
talk
wasn't
shit, bro.
on
Don't you talk-
the Cleveland
hey,
Browns,
hey, hey.
Jabril Peppers would have won that award this year.
I mean, the Browns have a really good defense,
Hands
so
They-
except
they
Jabril
don't.
Peppers.
But no, I think Lattimore, like how we said with Kamara, he got the most screen time, on ESPN,
I don't
Fox,
even-
whatever you're going to say.
I know no other
Look,
rookie defensive
I also
players
know
than
this:
Marshawn
Jabril
Lattimore.
Peppers did not make an illegal hit on that
That's the
Cincinnati.
only play
On
he
Josh
made.
Malone.
Yeah, that wasn't illegal.
Post Malone.
I know it's off topic, but I'm good. Like, that was a bullshit call.
I think Tre'Davious White deserves it.
He got knocked out by Gronk. No, if you can't take a clean hit,
clean-
If you can't take a clean, dirty
yeah,
hit, then
you
what
don't
are you?
deserve to be.
Was that when Gronk just flopped down on the
Yeah,
dude?
just
No, he didn't flop down. He
torpedoed down.
he gave him a bow to the back of the head.
That was savage.
Comeback player of the year. I'm going Gronk.
Ooh.
I wouldn't give it to Gurley because Gurley just didn't have a good year.
I'd give it to Todd Gurley just because dude's a cool guy.
I would give it to
Cool
Gurley.
guy.
But Gurley wasn't injured or anything. He just had a
He
bad
just
year.
had a bad. Exactly. You come back from a bad year.
Yeah, what the hell? You don't have to be injured
Yeah.
and come back player in the year.
Okay, sixth man of the
That's
year.
why I'd give it to T.Y. Hilton. Nah,
Sixth man of the year.
Sixth man of the year is without a doubt the dude for the Clippers. I don't remember his name.
Lou Williams.
Lou Williams.
We're talking about comeback man of the year, right?
Comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm saying this.
Case
but
Keenum.
No, Ted Ginn Jr. was a fucking beast.
No, dude.
Not really.
Case Keenum. That makes sense.
Case Keenum.
actually makes a ton of sense.
Case Keenum.
That
makes
I
a
had
lot of
Ted
sense.
Ginn in fantasy, and that man lit it up. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, fantasy is different than real life. And
Best
as a
coach?
former
Real
football-
life. What are you talking about?
As your
you
former
have to
football
do real life
analysis
shit in
expert.
order to get fantasy points. Speaking of fantasy,
Anyways, let's
did
talk
anybody
about
win
Case.
fantasy here?
I lost
No.
in the
Let's
championship.
talk about Case
I
Again.
always do.
Let's talk. Dude, Case Keenum actually makes a ton of sense because that guy is absolutely.
He
nothing.
would. He had.
Yeah, he
was
went
good.
from.
He went from a bum. He went
What
just from being
he was
signed.
third string, right?
And
He wasn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
signed.
He's gonna get a huge. Someone's gonna pay him like $20 million a year.
yeah, but is
for
it going to
2
be like
years.
Joe Flacco where
Oh,
he
he's-
should pay him 20?
Oh,
he's
he's-
not. He's not gonna deserve that
Oh,
money,
he's
but he's gonna
finessing
get
the
it.
hell out of whoever
Yeah.
signs
Who
his
do you
ass.
think's going to sign him?
Probably
Like,
Clayton.
like the Cardinals
I'm
or
going to call
somebody.
this right now.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings keep him and get rid of everybody else.
Well,
I mean,
they're all
it's
three.
Super
They're all
Bowl.
three free agents.
Yeah.
I know.
All three of them.
I think the Vikings keep Keenum.
They
He's
got
a
a
young
decision.
guy, and he's the underdog. Everybody loves
He's
the
like
underdog
28,
story.
29. Bridgewater's
30.
like, is he?
Pretty sure
Bridgewater's
he's
like
30.
26 or 27.
I mean, they look at
Bridgewater.
underdogs in the league.
Isn't he
Tom
like
Brady,
three? This is his
man.
like third year in the league if he didn't snap his leg in half.
Yeah.
No, or his fourth.
Fourth, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. All I know
You
is
gotta
that
get
is-
rid of Bridgewater.
Why?
I mean,
He's
there's.
a buzz.
I don't know.
He wasn't
He's
a
a
bust.
bust.
Hold on.
He
He took him to
protected.
the playoffs.
He
If they're
protects
kicker
the ball.
Look, here's the thing.
He snapped his shit in half.
Unfortunately, he snapped his shit in half, and he's gonna become Robert Griffin III.
No.
He's probably a more accurate Tyrod Taylor. He
no,
protects
no,
the
no,
ball.
no. He's not. He doesn't have near the mobility.
Okay,
Taylor
but
has.
he protects the ball. He doesn't push it downfield.
Bridgewater is cooked.
I think
You know,
Bridgewater.
Bridgewater would have played for the Vikings if like Case Keenum for some reason didn't like probably use HGH to like become this good.
I think
saying
if
that
Bridgewater
allegation
goes
is
to a team with either warm weather or a dome, I think he'll play really
What,
good.
like Miami?
Yeah, or
Whatever
Arizona.
happened- whatever happened to
Arizona,
their quarterback?
Tannehill towards ACL.
Is he
Arizona.
coming back next year?
Yeah.
He's
Adam
trash.
Gase said he's the starter.
If Arizona could get him, or I could see Washington if they lose Cousins,
Yeah.
they would offer him money. Coach of the year got brought up. Who?
Sean McVay,
Sean McVay, Mike Zimmer.
I'm gonna say Mike Zimmer's.
Doug Peterson,
Look, here's the
Doug
thing
Marrone.
about
Hugh
Coach of the Year.
Jackson. Hugh Jackson should get it just because you have to actually try to be.
Look, Coach of the
fucking
Year
0-16.
doesn't make sense to me because if you're really giving the best Coach of the Year
It's
award,
Bill
it's,
Belichick.
It's Belichick every year.
I don't think. I don't know if he's ever
the
won
man
one.
takes scrubs and turns them into Super Bowl contenders.
Bill Belichick has never won Coach of the Year.
I'm.
Looked at.
I'll look it up.
He's had to have won. Back before everybody hated the Patriots, he had to have won it.
I
in the
don't
early
He
think-
probably
2000s.
won it when
I
he
don't
was
think
on the
that-
Browns.
Probably.
I don't ever think that was a thing. No, he did not win. When he
The
was on
Browns were going to be amazing
Yeah,
until
shut
they
up.
left.
Until they moved.
That's so sad.
to a
Fuck Art
fart-
Meldau.
John
All right,
Brewski.
so Belichick's won it 3 times, and it's three of the years that he probably should have. 03
Yeah,
Which would have been
40 makes 100%.
Panthers Super
I
Bowl.
was only 1 year old when that happened.
Although 03 wouldn't have happened without what Tuck rule.
Yep.
That shouldn't have happened. I love Tom Brady, but that was.
07, which was a
Isn't that
16
when-
and 0,
Isn't that what?
Yeah.
and then 2010,
Wait, how'd that
which
season
Wait,
end?
there's an
Not
asterisk.
good.
There's an asterisk to that 16 and 0.
and then 2010 when
Battle.
Brady's receivers were Wes Welker and Deion Branch.
Yeah.
So
So what the hell are you saying?
Yeah, what's
What
better
were we
than Wes Welker and Deion Branch?
they're both 5'10".
I mean, the
So-
point doesn't.
The
get
Gringo
taken away,
Mandingo.
though. Belichick still deserves Coach of the Year.
No.
Yeah, he does.
Shot, dude. The Rams coach.
Yeah,
He's a
McVay-
dog.
John
Big-
Gruden deserves.
Does that guy still have a job?
Bro.
Yeah.
He's a Raiders head coach.
Oh, who the hell is the dude? Who's
Jay
his brother?
Gruden.
Jay
He
Gruden.
got an extension from the Redskins.
How?
All I know is
It's Doug Poterson. or-
$100 million for 10 years. The man better bring us a Super Bowl.
The Brewski Sports Podcast is brought to you by Bud Light. Dilly dilly.
Who's going to be a breakout player next year in your mind? Who's breaking out next year?
And Drew Duck.
He's already established as
No, he's
he
not.
just.
Are you
established-
talking rookies
He's
or just
established
people
in
that
the-
I
are
would say
young?
just people who's having their breakout year. Like I'd say
People.
Adam or a person. I'd say Adam Thielen this was his big breakout year.
I will say this. Call me crazy, but I think the Browns start using Peppers on offense, and he becomes a defensive savage, and Jabril Peppers will lead them to the playoffs next year. You mark my fucking words.
Okay.
Because I hate the Browns.
I think your lack of hair is clouding your judgment. Jabril Peppers is shit.
You're high.
I wish.
I think if we're talking breakout players, I just got to be Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
You think Mixon?
Bengals get offensive line
He
help.
almost had the breakout.
Yeah, but he was still in a crowded backfield. He'll take over.
Marvin Lewis is still there, bro. You're fucked.
When the Bengals run out of shotgun, he averaged 4.1 yards a carry.
Marvin Lewis is still there.
If they get offensive line help, it's only going to get better.
Josh Doxson is going to have a breakout year.
I think he'll end up being the best receiver out of that class.
So no, you're wrong.
TCU, Redskins.
Yeah, I remember who.
Whatever happened to Terrell Pryor? Didn't he sign?
He left Cleveland and became a scrub. Don't leave Cleveland. We got some shit brewing up
He's
there.
going to come back
If
to
you
Cleveland.
leave Cleveland, you're either going to be a scrub or win the Super Bowl 3 years later.
We have
It's one of the two.
He's coming back to Cleveland. He's going to come back.
He's
going to. Terrell Pryor is going to go back to the Browns, and him and Josh Gordon are going to tear it up.
Yeah. Josh Gordon, breakout player.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this.
Dude,
How do you come back from it 3 years suspension?
Basically, he played
a
one game in 2015. Josh Gordon.
He's still a beast.
Yeah. Josh Gordon is a top 3
Yeah.
most talented wide receiver in the NFL.
How though? How?
He's just fucking that good. He's been selling insurance for 3 years, and if he played a 16-game season with the stats he put up, he would have had over 1,000 yards with Deshaun Kaiser at quarterback.
I know.
That's crazy.
Imagine what he's gonna do with Alex Smith.
That first game back when he got 100 yards or whatever it was,
85, whatever.
it got. Well, there was 12 missed throws to him.
Yeah.
And they calculated that he would have got 300 yards.
If Deshaun Kaiser was an absolute butt, Josh Gordon would destroy everything.
Josh Gordon breakout player of the year next
I
year.
forgot about Josh
I know.
Gordon.
It's like I was
His
high or
re-breakout.
something.
He's going to break out again.
Yeah. Player that's going to have a breakout year next year in the Canadian Football League will be
Johnny
Mills.
Mills.
I think he does well.
No.
Who goes from worst to first next year?
Worst to first in NFL?
Cole, I'd say
It'll be tough for the Colts.
Indianapolis has the best shot. That division is absolute trash.
Does it
The
count?
49ers.
Yeah,
Dude, they were on a
49ers.
streak, weren't they?
49ers.
Well, they were 6-10. They weren't really worst.
What? But here's the thing: they were worse until the Garoppolo came in the picture.
Yeah, I'm saying, okay, whatever.
I think
But I'm saying
The only reason why they
worse?
won 6 games
The
was
Cardinals?
Garoppolo.
No,
I think
in
the
No,
division.
Cardinals had 7 wins, I
In
think.
division.
Cardinals had 7 wins.
I guess they are last. Fuck me sideways.
Yeah, I think the 49ers could make. I mean, statistics say that the 49ers will never lose a game again.
Yeah.
For real though.
Garoppolo is undefeated. It's going to be a sad day if he loses a game. If he loses a game.
Thank you guys for listening to episode 1 of the Brewski Sports Podcast that nobody will listen to. You can follow us right here on YouTube or our SoundCloud link in the description below.